felt the sunlight on my skin as she laid beside me. Saw the heavens open up as it rained down on me. Can't remember what she said, but I could hear her heartbeat. 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 See the storm clouds up ahead. Say the words I miss you. I can't remember what you said, but I could feel your heartbeat. Hear the heavens open up as she lay beside me. See the fire in her eyes. I can feel your heartbeat. I can feel your heartbeat. I can feel your heartbeat.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is this not a beautiful day that the Lord has made? I'm like, Jesus, we don't do rain. Not today. And look what he did. It was forecast, but he changed it just to shine upon you in your special, special day. God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming to share in this auspicious occasion of young people getting married, committing to each other, and the fact that you are here as witnesses means that you have committed also in this marriage to be a supportive factor to them. And who? You were the way this lovely bride, giving her support and strength. Beautiful. Brandon, will you take Alaina to be your wife? Will you love and respect her? Will you be honest with her always? Will you stand by her through whatever may come? Will you make whatever adjustments are necessary so that you can genuinely share your life with her?
I do.
Beautiful. Good answer. Alaina, will you take Brandon to be your husband? Will you be honest with him always? Will you stand by him through whatever may come? Will you make whatever adjustments necessary so that you can genuinely share your life with him? Oh, what a good answer. They have personal vows. Swinging it.
Alaina, my best friend, my fiance, and now my wife. I promise to love you with all of my heart. I will walk with you hand in hand wherever this journey may take us. Living, loving, and learning. Love you. And Pat.
Brandon, you are my best friend. You have brought so much joy into my life and taught me so much on how to just relax and go with it. You've supported me through everything, through good, through bad, through crazy. And I couldn't imagine doing anything else in my life without you. I love you. And thank you.
Remember, guys, marriage is a journey, not a destination. As you go through marriage, it's going to be difficult, but you're going to grow as individuals, you're going to grow together as a couple. The thing I would tell you is a little bit, teeny bit of wisdom that I may have gained so far. The 3 words: love, respect, and grace. Love each other. Brandon, you have to show love to enable her to respect you. And Alaina, even when it's hard, show respect and he will reciprocate with love. But above all, live a life full of grace. Forgiveness and unconditional love is difficult. But like our Father in heaven shows us grace, show each other grace. Forgive, love, and respect.
Brandon and Alaina, we have heard you promise to share your lives in marriage. We recognize and respect the covenant you have now made. It is not a minister standing before you that makes the marriage real, but the honesty and sincerity that you have one towards another before your friends, families, loved ones, and in the sight of God.
May the fires of your love keep you warm and happy. May the strength of your love keep you safe from all harm. May the light of your love guide your pathway together. May the joy of your love keep you happy.
For as much as Brandon and Alaina have consented together in holy wedlock and have witnessed the same before God and this company, by the authority committed unto me, a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I declare that Brandon and Alaina are now husband and wife according to the ordinance of God in the state of Ohio. In the name of Jesus Christ, our God, Lord, and Savior. Amen. Whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. You may salute the bride. Woo! Woo! And now I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Brandon and Alaina fuss-cheatham.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to our home to share in this joyous occasion. We knew when Brandon first came that he'd be part of this family, and it's worked out the way we wanted it to. So I couldn't be any happier for Alaina today, and I couldn't be any prouder of her, and I couldn't be any happier to have a son-in-law like that.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Matt Sylvester, and I've known Brandon for going on 15 years. Brandon and I were both in the same recruiting class to attend to play basketball at Ohio State. I don't know if you guys know this, but Brandon still holds 2 records at Ohio State University when it comes to playing basketball at the Ohio State University. Now, these are undeniable records. It's in the book. It can never be taken away. So I want to very quickly tell you about these 2 records Brandon holds. The first being, Brandon is the only player in Ohio State basketball history to get injured while shooting a foul shot. Now, before you start laughing, let me actually delve into this story a little bit. Brandon always had a knack for being able to get to the cup. Okay, he could always go by people. He was athletic, he was quick, he was strong. So he does what Brandon normally does, a right to left cross, gets to the basket, draws a little contact, gets himself to the free throw line, misses the shot. He's got 2 free throws. Steps up to take his first free throw. 3 dribbles. He's a left, Brandon's a lefty. Steps up, lets it go. 3 feet short. Air ball, 3 feet short. But that's not even the kicker. So he lets it go. He knows it's short. He strains so hard. He's willing this shot in so hard that his whole arm goes into a cramp. And it gets stuck. This is a true story. His arm gets stuck like this at the free throw line. National television. They had to wheel him off the court, like trainers, the whole 9. I mean, it was about as embarrassing as you can get. So, Brandon, congratulations. They can never take that away from you. It's in the books. It's impressive. But record number 2. Brandon was the only point guard in Ohio State history to call plays with his eyebrows. He would come down the court and start flicking his eyebrows, and we knew exactly where we needed to be, you know? So again, Brandon, I have to commend you. It's in the record books. It can never be removed. All joking aside and all seriousness, I do have one question for Brandon, and that is, what took you so long? Don't answer. It's a rhetorical question. I know the answer. You got this smart, beautiful, successful woman ready to marry you, and you drag her out for 6 years? Grow up, Peter Pan. Count Chocula. This time I'm being serious, all joking aside. If I know one thing, I know this. Brandon and his mom, may she rest in peace, had a way of talking to each other in terms of their love. And the unit of measurement for their love was packs. It was I love you 10 packs. And I know that Brandon and Alaina love each other 10 packs. And I know that's all they'll ever need to have a wildly successful relationship with lots of love, lots of happiness. Hopefully a couple cute, dark-skinned kids running around. I have a 5-month-old daughter, so if your first one's a boy, he's not allowed anywhere near my daughter, by the way. But no, I couldn't be happier for one of my best friends in the world. I think he's got a great woman in Alaina, and I know they're going to have a great marriage and great life. And let's all raise our glasses. I don't have one, but raise our glasses in a toast to Brandon and Alaina.
Gillian Winter. I have known Alaina for 13 years. The journey began at Champs Americana. Stage set. Ready. So, honestly, I wasn't sure how I felt about Alaina when I first met her. We sat there staring at each other, sizing each other up. But with anyone who's ever met Alaina, you just absolutely can't help but fall in love with her right away. She draws you in, her smile, her personality. She's the craziest humor I've ever met. She kind of makes you pee yourself every time you laugh with her. And honestly, the most gorgeous person I've ever met can make the ugliest faces, and it's crazy. We've been through a lot over the last 13 years. We've been through graduating from OSU. Alaina left me and went to Houston, Chicago, came back. We drowned through nursing school together, took our boards, and then I left for New York, and now I'm in North Carolina. So there's been a lot. And then there's also been a lot of really interesting relationships. And Alaina, in my speech at my wedding last year, she called them turds. A lot of turds. I call them stray cats. You know, it's all in the same category. Then there was Brandon fuss-cheatham. Sidebar, before Alaina actually hung out with Brandon, we were on the way to Cleveland. We're sitting there talking about fate and the reason like things happen and the signs. Really deep. We tended to do that. And Brandon's name kept coming up. And oh yeah, he's moving back from California. Oh, do you think I should hang out with him? And we're just like, oh yeah, maybe the thing you needed most was the thing that was right in front of your face. All the deep stuff. Who would have ever thought that a night of catching up with an old friend and maybe 10 shots of Patron would end up being this deep, profound, amazing love that they have created together. So, I'm going to talk about Brandon for a minute. There's several things I love about this man. He laughs, he jokes about everything. It doesn't matter what the subject is. So, but the thing I love about him the most is that he has managed to create the best version of my best friend. I've never seen her this happy before. This is where I need to really stick to the notes because I'm gonna get a little sappy. He has taught her, she gets very serious about things, very driven, very focused. But Brandon has taught her, just like, don't take life too seriously. You know, just like laugh every moment you have the chance. And it's a very special thing. I don't have mind-blowing advice to give you. I know everyone comes up with this amazing advice to give you in being a married couple, but you've gotten this far. You've done amazing things together, so just keep doing what you're doing. I just want everyone to raise their glasses and toast the bride and the groom. It's about time. Please make lots of babies.
I'm Ashley, I'm Brandon's cousin. I did not prepare anything, so I'm just gonna wing it. And probably sob the entire time. Okay, I've had a total of 10 days without him. 10, that's it. Already. We've done everything together. We grew up together, we went to college together, and now he's back in Columbus. I've known Alaina since college, and I remember the first time he brought her to the house, and I said 2 things to him. 1, can we keep her? And 2, please don't screw this up. So, he's done well enough that she's married him. So, thank God for that. In all seriousness, I love you guys so much. You're a brother to me, and now I have a sister that I never had. So, raise your glasses to 2 of my most favorite people in the whole world. I love you.
Walks on the beach. I've been lucky enough to know Alaina and have her as a lifetime friend. We met in kindergarten and we were together through graduation at Ohio State. We've had great times, not so good moments, and then the ones we don't remember. Either way, today we celebrate together the happiest moment of your life. I love you very much. More than I could ever love a sister. Never had one. You're my favorite. I love you and congratulations. Brandon, I've never really loved a man for Alaina as much as I really love you. I think you're amazing. You have a wonderful heart. You really set her and balance her. And you guys are awesome together. And I really know that you guys are